What's up guys, EddyNasty here, and welcome to a new tutorial. Alright, so this tutorial is on dispensers, and I kind of wanted to go through on how they work because some of my viewers have been asking how did I get my mobs to go through the floor with dispensers. So I just want to go through a little review of what dispensers do. Now there's 3 different things you can put in a dispenser that will shoot, and that is arrows, fire charges, and splash potions. Now these are the 3 types of items you can put in a dispenser that will shoot. Not like just kind of like toss it out at you onto the floor and then you can pick it up, but literally actually like shoot it as a real dispenser should. With arrows, you can put that on a triple, or not a triple, but a rapid pulser and make it turn into a sentry gun, which is pretty awesome. With this dispenser with fire charges, if you guys have not seen my last mini game called Hot Feet that I was inspired by Rooster Teeth, I shouldn't have showed my sneak peek on it because everybody copied me, but do love all the maps that are out there, so I'm not out there going against anybody saying you copy me or anything, because I technically copied Rooster Teeth and I don't care what you guys say, but it was an awesome game to make and it's just too much fun. So if you put this on a pulsar, rapid pulsar, you could actually use it as like a sentry gun too. You wouldn't think of using a fire charges as a sentry gun, but it does work because it can catch people on fire. With splash potions, you can't really put it on a rapid pulsar because you can only put 9 of them in there. You can't stack splash potions, which in my mind suck. If 4J could at least make it where we could stack 16 in a stack, that would be nice, because then that would help with maybe some kind of sentry gun system with splash potions, or using dispensers with splash potions more often than less because of the fact that we can only hold 9 of them in there. And that sucks. So get the word out there, help me out, make it where we can make potion stackable because we need it. I don't care if PC can't do it, but Xbox should be able to. So, let's move on to the next one. As everybody noticed from one of the updates, is now we can dispense water buckets and lava buckets. And I'm not talking spit them out like they would those, but use them as a way of actually like a fountain. Now you saw that little cutaway right there. It looks like a T. It looks like a little shape from Tetris, but that is the actual shape it will make when it comes out. It's like a source block. It acts like a source block coming out there, but it's not really a source block sitting still. It's more of a source block being pushed out. So technically the source block is coming inside the dispenser, but as you can see, it's being forced out as a source block. So as everybody knows, when you use a source block, it just kind of like splashes down just straight. Oh well. But it acts like a source block for you, so you can turn it on and off. The only downfall with this is that when you turn it on and then it turns back off, the liquid stays out and keeps running. So in order to use it for like a game or something, you would have to actually turn it on twice, and that's not just a turn it on and just turn it on twice, like activate it twice so it comes out twice, but that's just so you turn it on once to turn it on, and then you turn it on again to turn it off, and that's how it will work. As you can see how I've got it set with buttons. When I press it once, it turns it on, keeps running, and then I press it a second time, voila, it's done. Alright, so now let's move on to this part. And this is the part that a lot of my viewers have been asking. How do I get mobs to come out of the walls? Now, I'm going to show you the wrong way. This here, how I have this set up, is the wrong way. Do not set your dispensers like this for mobs. It works, but as you can see when I press this, if I could ever press this button, my mob gets stuck in the wall and he takes damage. So you don't get the full effect of a mob coming out to attack you for like a zombies game. Like, I'm not putting any hate out there, but like the zombies game that Big B was playing, as you can see, showed the dispensers outside the wall. You knew where the dispensers were, and I don't like that. I like my dispensers hidden, so that way, when I'm going in the room, I don't know where they're coming from, and it's a surprise. So here's the setup I came up with on how to get them to come out of the walls. And basically what you got to do is, you can see with that setup, it was up against the wall. This one's underneath the wall. So you got to literally put it underneath the wall, facing the floor. And what happens is, he doesn't spawn out of the wall. He literally actually spawns out of the floor, like so. Hey, how you doing? My name's Ed. Hey, don't turn away from me. Fine. I don't like. Hey, yeah, take that damage. Alright, so you see it makes it where the mob doesn't get stuck in the wall. Also a good way to hide your dispensers for games and whatnot. So that way, when people download them, they don't know where they're at. And it's a surprise. Now, this is another little feature I got to show you with this on how to set this up. If you do this on a flat world and put the dispenser underneath the world, and you're making the map and you're trying to go through testing it and are noticing that they're falling through, as you can see right here, if you don't put a block underneath it, when he spawns into that block, he literally falls through. So if you don't put anything underneath it, like this sandstone block I have here, and when I press the button, he actually spawns up there and is fine. So it actually, when they spawn out, they get forced upwards to the nearest place that doesn't have a block. So since there's, as we all know, gravity does take effect on Minecraft. So when you do take this block away right here, as you can see, gravity takes an effect and he falls through, takes damage, starts dying, and you're in the game going, where's my mob? So as long as you put a block underneath the block that you're trying to force them out of, it will work and they will spawn right there. So yeah, so that's kind of a way how I get my mobs to spawn out of the floors like that. And that's just a really better way to set up your mini games as far as like exposing them. Now, this is the final thing I wanted to show you, and this thing you got to kind of play with a couple times, because it works, but sometimes you gotta set it up right. So as you can see, I got a ladder on my dispenser, and you can see this block I'm holding is going up and down like I'm trying to get in it, and I can't get in it. How did I do that? I could come to the side and get in it, and I got sand in there. So let's press this button. I have the hardest time with buttons. Voila! Comes out through the ladder. How did I do that? Alright, so I'm going to show you how I set it up. You want to go 3 blocks out, or you want to go 3 blocks out, and on the 3rd block you want to place your block. So you want to have at least a two block gap in between. You got to have 2 block gap. And the reason why that is because when you place the ladder down right here, the ladder actually takes up as an actual block. So when you place it down, it's not like item frames or pictures. It actually represents an actual block. And as you can see, I can't place a block right there because it's being taken by the ladder. But how do I get the ladder onto the dispenser? Simple. You look at your ladder and try to place a ladder down. I know it sounds crazy, but literally when you place the ladder down right there, and it's going to look around for the closest spot it can lay a ladder down within a certain radius, which is usually another 2 blocks out that way or another 2 blocks out that way. But if you build it like that, you can see I got a ladder right there. Now this is the part that I was going to tell you. I can get in it with the ladder on there, and I think simply to fix it, you just kind of like, no, you don't destroy that. Well, you got to kind of mess with it a couple times. Yeah, see, it just kind of glitches. It's a little, you got to mess with it a little bit, kind of place a block right there to get it to finally activate, and then you can see you can't get in it. So it's kind of a way to maybe like put a health station onto your minigame and show where the dispenser is, but keep them where they can't get inside it so they can steal. And yeah, so it's a way to show your dispensers without griefers coming in and taking your stuff out of it. So yeah, so I think I kind of covered everything on dispensers right there. I know usually I put a download link for my redstone world, as you can kind of see I have going on in here, but I got that over there and this, so I'm not really going to put a download link in this time. I'm really sorry, guys. I know that some of you out there download it so you guys can come in and see how this stuff works, but I've got some projects in here I want to show you guys, and I don't want it to leak out until I get the videos out. So I hope you guys can at least wait probably a couple tutorials until I get another download link out there for you guys, until I can cover some of this stuff up for you. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna upload a couple tutorials that I can until I can get the download link out there. So I'm EddyNasty. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it really helped you guys out. So I will catch you guys later. Peace out.